last year talked about what Damian meant from a leadership perspective. I mean, now you guys, you mentioned younger but some experience there. Is that going to be kind of a committee effort to establish that leadership role, or do you have one or two guys that you think are really stepping up into that role?
Well, it happens all over the country every year. You know, each program has good leaders in its program, and you're going to lose them every year. So over the course of time, you kind of either develop it or you don't. Hopefully, we got some guys who are capable to kind of step into that role.
Talking with some of your guys earlier, they said you're a real stickler for avoiding the self-inflicted wounds that can be so costing. How do you coach that when it's game time versus practice, and then how do you as a staff improve upon, you know, shoring up those little things that mean so much in close games?
You know, one thing that we don't want to do, we don't want to beat ourselves. So our number one goal this fall camp is no mental errors. And obviously in fall camp, when you're teaching and putting new things in, you're going to have some. But the goal is to eliminate them. So that's our number one deal. Our kids understand it when they get here. So we got to teach the details of everything involved in each coverage, each pressure, and we do it kind of conceptually, so the guys kind of get the big picture.
Sharon, what did you like about Trent Thompson when you recruited him, and how do you see him kind of fitting in with what you do on your line?
You know, he's a guy that can play every down. He's a big guy that, you know, he plays run well. He has the ability to rush the quarterback, but you know, there's a lot of guys that every year somewhere across the country somebody's ranked the number one player. You know, and it probably don't matter when we go out here to practice this afternoon or we play the first game. I don't think when they flip the coin they're going to ask him what he was ranked last year, you know. So, I mean, he's kind of one of those guys, and we've already talked to him about it, to prep him about it. All we want him to do is just get better every day. Focus on that.
James Deloach, what you expecting out of him this year?
You know, James had a good spring. He's got some age about him, got some maturity about him. You know, he's got a little twitch about him. What we got to do is get him where he's consistent. Okay, we can trust him. Where he competes every day, we can trust him playing on Saturdays.
You mentioned having bigger guys up front, and last year I know you wanted a lot of guys to be smaller and back, be quicker. Is that kind of philosophically where you are in general on your defensive guys and their size?
Well, obviously for us, you know, bigger is better. The thing we want to do last year was not necessarily lose weight. We want to change our bodies, you know, so we could play some downs, and I think we have. Our strength staff's done a phenomenal job. The way they've worked in the off season and this summer, we're to me a totally different looking team than we were this time last year.
Lorenzo Carter made a lot of big plays for you as a freshman, but he was saying earlier today he didn't like the way he always fared against the run. Have you seen, I mean, is that a fair assessment with him, and is that something he needs to improve to?
Yeah, he's figured out the film don't lie, you know. That's one thing he's got to focus on to be a complete football player. You know, he's got the ability to rush the quarterback, but he's got to learn to play the run. That comes with age, experience, and the first thing you got to do is realize your deficiencies to fix them, and I think that's something that he understands.